guys, so in today's video I'm going to be talking about one of my most frequently asked questions, which is what is your workout routine? I have my toddler here with me and my dog, and there's a mess in the background, so just ignore all of that. I just needed to film this. So basically I don't follow like any specific workout routine like from a certain person or like a program or anything like that. I've always just done my own thing and it's worked for me. So I guess I'll just start with like how I started. Sorry for the background noise, it's my toddler, so if that bothers you, sorry. So basically when I started, there wasn't much I could do. I was over 300 pounds and everything hurt to do. Like I couldn't run, I couldn't do any of that. So if you're like really overweight, I suggest starting slow. You know, I started with just walking everywhere, doing just walking. I would take my son in his stroller and I'd walk to the gym. He's checking out the camera like, what's going on? I'd walk to our little housing office gym, and then I'd walk some more on the treadmill, and I'd do the elliptical for 10 minutes. So that was like about the first week, and then I kept doing that, but then after the first week I started adding weights. So I would just take like some basic dumbbells and just do like some curls, and like I kind of did like a specific plan, but nothing like crazy, like really specific. And I was also just doing like body weight things, like bodyweight squats. Like you don't even have to use weights sometimes. Just take your arms and do presses with no weights, or with like 2-pound weights. Like whatever you can do will help. And a lot of people ask if I've lifted from the beginning, and I have. And I think that's why I'm a little more toned, or at least my arms. I'm toned as much as possible, I would say. So once the weight started falling off after like a couple months, I started adding my HIIT cardio, so high intensity interval training, which is anything that gets your heart rate up really high and then drops it low, and then brings it up and drops it low, all the way up and down, and it's really good for burning fat. And that's pretty much what I've done the whole time, is HIIT cardio. And I just prefer HIIT cardio because I hate cardio and I hate doing it for an hour. So I'd rather do 20 minutes of HIIT cardio and get it over with. So basically what I would do for my HIIT cardio is I'd get on the treadmill, and I still do this to this day. I would get on the treadmill, and towards the beginning I would do 30-second sprints, and sprint as fast as you can, but to where you feel in control, nothing to where you feel like out of control and crazy. So at the beginning, I think I was doing my sprints at like a 6.0 speed or something. Whatever you can do is totally fine. So you do 30-second sprint, and then you hop off onto the sides, or you can slow the treadmill down if that is more comfortable for you. And you take 30-second rest. So you just like rest, let your heart rate go down, and then you jump back on and do 30-second sprint. And I repeated that for 10 minutes. And I still do that to this day. It's a great workout. It gets you so drenched. It's really hard. And at the beginning, you can take more breaks. You can do like 30-second sprint and then like a minute rest. Do whatever you can. And then eventually you'll notice like you can start doing more. You can start going faster, and you just slowly like build your way up. So basically what a workout looks like for me is I will start off with a warm-up. I like to get my body warmed up and get it like warm and sweating. So I'll normally do 5 to 10 minutes on the Stairmaster, but you can do the treadmill or just anything to like get your body warm. So I'll do a warm-up, 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll go over to the weights, and I already have a plan written out on my phone for whatever body part I'm doing that day, which I'll get into that. So I'll do my weights for whatever muscle group I'm doing. That normally takes me about 25, sometimes 30 minutes. And then I will do the rest of my cardio. So normally it's more HIIT cardio, or lately I've been doing 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, which is so hard. It's really hard. When I first started, I refused to get on a Stairmaster until I was like 5 months in. Even then I could only do like 2 minutes. So you just do everything at your own pace. Don't think you have to do exactly what I do. Like I said, I could never do the things I do now at the beginning. Like I worked my way up to this. So yeah, so then I'll just finish my workout with cardio, and then I always go in the sauna and just like sweat a little. I love the sauna. But obviously you don't have to do that. That's just what I like to do. So how I determine like what muscle group I'm gonna do, there's not really a rhyme or reason to it. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I just kind of do what I want to do. I am working on getting my personal training certification, so I'm sure I'll learn a lot more. But basically, so I work out 6 days a week total. 5 of those days I do lifting and cardio, and then 1 day I just do cardio only. So the 5 days, basically I pick one muscle group that I really want to focus on, and I do that twice a week. So right now that's been arms. So right now what I do is biceps and triceps 1 day, and then I'll do back, and then I'll do shoulders, and then I'll do legs, and then I'll do biceps and triceps again. So that's my current split right now. There's so many different things people do. Like some people just do like a push day where you're only doing push movements and pull. This is just what has worked for me. It's the easiest. So in my notes on my phone, I'll write like biceps, triceps, and then I'll write my whole workout. And then another note, I'll do shoulders and write my whole workout, and kind of just plan it like that in my phone. And a lot of people ask like, how do I make my workouts? How do I find my workouts? And basically I never had a personal trainer. I just kind of did research on Google and YouTube and Instagram, and I just found people that did workouts like Whitney Simmons, Nikki Blackketter. There's so many. I'll list like a little list right here, but just like look at other people's workouts and try them out and see what you like. And now I have like my favorite movements that I like to do, and I kind of just stick with those. Sometimes I find new ones on Instagram, switch it up a little bit, but basically that's what I do. Kind of just trial and error and see what you like. And then write it out in your notes and have a plan going into the gym. That's the most important thing I can tell you, is have a plan. Otherwise you're gonna be struggling. You're gonna be looking around, not knowing what you're doing next. If I didn't have a plan, I would look like a hot mess. I wouldn't have no idea what I was doing. So that's probably my biggest advice. Definitely have a plan going in. All in all, it's all about finding what you like. There's not one specific plan for everybody. I know a lot of people don't like lifting and they love cardio. I love lifting and I don't like cardio, so do whatever you feel is right. And if you can afford it, there's nothing wrong with personal trainers. Personal trainers are amazing. They can teach you so much. So if that's something that you have been thinking about, go for it. I highly suggest it. I just never did. We didn't really have the money for it, and I just looked online for most of my information. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I don't know if this helped you or not. That's just kind of my routine. Like I said, I don't follow anyone's. This is like the 5th time I've filmed this outro. The struggle. I normally film when he's in bed, but anyways. That's my thoughts on that. That is my workout routine. I kind of just throw it together on my own. Like I said, biggest advice, go in with a plan, do a lot of research, find things that you like. I didn't mention that. Definitely find things that you like. If you like Zumba or cycling, like do those. Do whatever you like and whatever you can stick to. Like for me, lifting I love, so I can stick to that. So yeah, try out new classes, like try new things and kind of figure out what you like. It's not one size fits all. Everyone does different things. So that's just what I did. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you a little bit, and always leave me new suggestions in the comments. I need YouTube suggestions. I have a few, but I always like to have more. So I will talk to you guys later.